Back in 2019, a user named Raul made a disturbing post that would go on to be shared over 20,000 times and received tens of thousands of likes and reactions. The post was originally made in Spanish. The post was titled Anuno Intente, which translates from Spanish to smart ad, and it read something super strange just happened to me. I was watching YouTube videos on my smart TV when suddenly an ad appeared, as usually happens on YouTube. I was about to skip it when I suddenly saw this ad lasted more than 5 hours. I was really surprised and told my dad to come so he could see how long it lasted. I took a picture while I waited for my dad to arrive. The girl in the ad kept on talking. And when my dad arrived, she turned her gaze toward him. Even my dad jokingly said that she was watching him. My dad and I stood in front of the TV. The girl fell silent, and we felt like she was looking at both of us. We kept thinking. It was impossible for her to see us. It wasn't a video call or anything like that. It was just a simple YouTube ad. It was simply impossible for her to see us. We laughed at how silly it all sounded. The girl kept on talking, but suddenly she got closer to the screen, and we started to feel a bit scared and uncomfortable. My dad wanted to test if she was watching us, so he said the word changa a few times, and that's when the unthinkable happened. The Asian girl said changa at that moment. We got scared, and I looked for the remote to skip the ad. My dad and I decided that we were very tired. It had been a long and tiring day, but we still couldn't ignore what had happened, so we turned off the TV. This incident scared both my dad and me. If anyone has gone through something like this, I'd like to hear your story. This was mine. Although the original post has since been deleted, it's been reposted a few times by Mexican broadcasting networks on Facebook, which has allowed a few YouTubers and Redditors to keep the story alive. From the moment it was uploaded, the post received pretty much every kind of reaction. You can imagine, from those who called Rahul out for lying on the internet to get attention, to those who claimed they had been through something similar, and everything in between. As for whether the post was real or not, 5 years after the original upload, it's still anyone's guess. I mean, it's not uncommon for people to play 2 to 3 hour long ads on YouTube. Rahul really did see a 5-hour long YouTube ad back in 2019. One thing that many Reddit users were quick to point out, however, is that YouTube ads need to be uploaded in a specific format to be accepted and rolled out by the platform. And it goes without saying that a 5-hour-long live call, where the creator of the ad spies on the viewer and interacts with them, would violate pretty much every single law and regulation out there. That year, several Redditors pointed out that they had seen similar posts by other users on Reddit crop up sporadically in 2019, where people claimed they had been shown an unusually long ad. If the allegations are true, it's possible that what happened to Raul could have been a part of a massive hacking epidemic, targeting smart TVs rather than YouTube itself, which the hacking of smart TVs isn't that uncommon. It's actually not that hard for a hacker to gain access to your smart TV's microphone and camera through certain malware, which is why if you look deep enough online, you'll find literally hundreds of complaints by users who claimed they were spied on through their smart TVs. Disturbingly, some users have even mentioned that hackers have blackmailed them through their smart TV, threatening to expose private footage of them to the world if they don't comply with their demands. But coming back to the smart ad story, this also doesn't necessarily mean that the post was real, and to this day, hundreds of Redditors have assumed that Raul was probably just straight up lying for clicks and attention. Unfortunately, because the post and so many of the original comments have been deleted, we'll likely never know.